It's your boy Girl here, back with another video, and today I got a special video, guys, man. Today we're going to be doing the best equipments for Ultra Gogeta Blue. I am making this video because I did get shafted. I got shafted 9kcc, but we actually pulled 4 LFs of Gogeta Blue. We pulled 1 copy of Gogeta Blue, and then we pulled LF Gogeta, not Gogeta Blue, 1 LF of Blue Boys, and then we pulled 1 LF of Super Vegito. So we pulled like some LFs, we just didn't pull the main guy. So it definitely hurts. You know what I'm saying? Ultra banners always get shafted, but it is what it is. So, you know, for the people that did pull them, congrats. So this video is going to go up to you guys and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy's going to be, he's undisputed. Going to be like, this is before anyone posts their gameplays and stuff, but just his kit and everything, he just looks, he looks busted. So yeah, so without further ado, I'm gonna show you guys the best equips and everything. And yeah, so if you guys find this video to be helpful, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Road to 12k. We're super close to it. I don't know if we're going to hit it. You know, there's only like 3 days left of this year, but we're going to try our best to get as close to it as possible, and then next year we're going to hit that 12k most likely. If this video helped you guys out, like I said, like the video, you know, subscribe and turn on notice, so whenever I do go live with live streaming or posting the video, you guys will get notified. So let's get on with the video. So the way I like to start off these videos, I like to start off with the pure equips. Super Saiyan Ultra Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta has a lot of pure equips. So I'm gonna break down all of them, and then I'm gonna go to like his base equipments and everything. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you guys what I feel like are the most optimal equipments for him. So these are all the pure equips. So pure equips basically is if you have enough. There are equipments that has these. Anything that's like certain percentage 2 strike attack. Instead of saying base strike attack, it's like 2 strike attack. That means it's a pure slot. So what it does is appear, think of it as like multiplication, and think of base like addition. So you want to have a lot of base, and then when you add a peer, think of it like I said, a multiplication, and it kind of like multiplies that base in a sense. So you need to have a good amount of base to make the peer hit harder and all that. So make it, you know what I'm saying, amplified bigger in a sense. So this is one of them. This one is the peer 10 to strike attack when he's melee the battle member. So if you say, for example, you're rocking him on like some bootleg, not like bootleg, but say you're rocking him like a strike based regen team, for example, this equipment will be good for him because he's a melee strike attacker, so apply it to himself and you get an extra 10 base. So that's that equip right here. This one is the exact kind of similar, but this is when he's paired with blue or red characters. So say you're rocking him on like a, I don't know, bro, like a girls team that, I mean, well, let me see, I don't know, some random team, some random silly team that has a blue or red character. This will apply to himself because he is a purple unit, so this applies to him. It gives up to 10 as well. Same thing with this one. Mind you, on business 10 man. This is for when melee is a battle member. He's a melee battle member. So they're all basically the same thing, but they're just different variants. One go. Just in case you have one of these, you can definitely apply it to himself. These I would recommend if he's not on his main setups like God Key, fusions, or movies. I'll use these if he's rocking them on like a weird setup like regen or LOE or something like that. So let's hop into the main pure equips. Now these ones are actually gonna be a lot better, and this is gonna be from the teams that he's on. So if you rock him on a full Saiyan team, I would farm this equipment right here because this one is up to 5 per Saiyan battle member. So rocking on fusions. Fusions is basically an all Saiyans team. So this will actually go up to 15%. Now this equipment is actually pretty difficult to get because it is on a Beerus stage. It's a Beerus story event. So I don't think the Beerus story event is out, but if you do have this goes up to 5. Try to get the strike defense here, blast defense, and then 15 to pure strike is nice. But like I said, this is for if you want to rock them on a full Saiyan team. Like you can rock them with tag 4s, you can rock them with the Trunks BT, just to make sure if it's a full Saiyan team, apply this to himself. So let's hop into the next peer. Now next peer is for Fusion Warriors. So a lot of you guys do main fusions. You guys probably have Ultra Gogeta, you guys probably have Ultra Vegito, and you guys are gonna have Ultra Gogeta Blue. So this equipment is gonna definitely help because pure 5 strike attack to Fusion Warriors, this guy. If you rock him on a pure Fusion Warriors team, a full Fusion Warriors team, definitely this equipment can definitely work, as well as that other guide key one. But that one is a lot more difficult to get because it's on that one specific event. But this one, I think you can actually get it from the equipment collection shop right here. So this is actually easier to get. So definitely farm this if you're rocking them on a pure Fusion team. This is must have because Fusion is a strike based team. He definitely gonna need that as one of his slots. So the last one is actually for movies. You know, so I think movies might be his best team. You know, with Beast Gohan and Pan, that synergy is gonna be off the walls. And there is actually an unawakened one. The unawakened one gives up to 5 strike attack per saga movie, but if you do get the awakened one, it goes up to 6. So instead of up to 15 pure, it goes to 18 pure. So either way, either one of them are perfectly fine, but I just sold the awakened one because you get a little bit more pure. You get it up to 18 instead of 15. So this one is definitely a must have if you're rocking with Beast Gohan and Pan for sure. So one of those first slots should be a pure. One of these pure that I just recommend out of these 6 should be as pure. Now let's actually look into the other slots that you might want to use for them. So these other ones are going to focus around base because you want to have a lot of base strike attacks so don't amplify skin pure. So this one is actually not a bad equipment because this one's giving him up to 30% strike attack if you actually roll slot 3 the strike attack side, and you're going to get 10 base health. So he's going to get double defenses, which is not bad, up to 30 strike attack, and then he's going to get up to 10 base health. So he's going to tank, he's getting up to 30 base strike attack, and he's getting double defense. So this is a really good equipment. Basically nails some really good things about him: strike attack, double defense, health. So this is not a bad equipment. This is a really good equipment for him. This is a really good option for him. Let's hop to the next one. Next one is, this was an interesting case, right? This is an interesting case. I will only say this equipment could be used if you're pairing him up on the movie sagas with Beast Gohan. Now the reason why this one is like an interesting one, because he's getting health, he's getting a little bit of some base strike attack, and he's getting pure strike attack to 12 when there's a hybrid Saiyan is a member. Now he isn't going to get this 12 blast attack when Regen is a battle member, which is, you know, is okay because what's name is a strike based team. Movies is a strike based team. So him missing this pure 12 to blast attack, it sucks, but it's not really the worst for him because he's getting the base blast attack. So this equipment is pretty interesting. It's like I said, I will only rock this equipment as his peer if you don't want to farm. Say for example you don't want to farm this, I'll use this then because you're getting pure strike, getting a little bit of some base strike, and you're getting health. So if you don't feel like farming this equipment right here, then I could definitely see you substituting it out for this one. Like I said, but this is where you want to rock them most likely on a movie setup. You could rock them on a God Key setup. You could rock this with Trunks, and if you're rocking them on a God Key setup where he has Vegeta, Trunks, and Zamasu, now he's getting everything, right? Because Zamasu is a regen, so he's going to get this pure blast for regen. If you have Vegeta Trunks is hybrid, so he's going to get the pure strike attack, and then Zamasu is going to get the pure blast. So if you rock him on like I said, if you rock him on a movie setup with Beast Gohan, I can see you rocking this. But if you're rocking him on God Key and it's Vegeta Trunks, Zamasu, and him, I will rock this equipment because Zamasu's regen, Vegeta Trunks is hybrids, and then he's going to get everything else here. So that's a real niche setup though, real niche setup. But this is definitely not a bad equipment, but it's like I said, it's for really niche setup. So pretty interesting. Let's hop into the next equipment. So now this equipment right here, Righteous Saiyan, is really good for him. Righteous Saiyan is good for pretty much every Saiyan because it's just the way that you can customize it is actually insane. You guys see here, base strike attack, blast attack, you know, special move damage, ultimate damage, all that good stuff. So if I was to build Gogeta Blue, I'll go strike attack slot 1, strike attack slot 2, and then for slot 3 you can actually go 3. You can do health restoration because he does have lots of ways of healing, especially when his gauge gets hit up to 3 times. He heals 20%. The first time is 30. Special move damage because he has lots of ways of using a blue card, or you can go for ultimate damage. You can go for one of those 3. In my opinion, I might go for the ultimate damage just for his ultimate damage to hit a little bit harder. But like I said, one of those 3 is perfectly fine. Health restoration, special move damage, or ultimate damage. One of those 3 is not bad. Probably go for special move or ult damage. I think those are probably the most likely I will go for, but for sure health restoration isn't bad for him as well. So let's hop into the next equipment. Now this equipment is actually really nice. Double defense is giving him special move damage, ultimate damage, and health restoration. So like remember I said for the Righteous Saiyan, like those 3 are all good options. Well, this equipment has all 3 options, which is really nice. So double defense has everything that he has He has lots of ways of healing, ultimate damage, and special move. You can't never go wrong with this equipment. This equipment is really, really, really nice. Probably one of his more optimal ones for sure. This equipment right here, this is an okay equipment, but you're really focusing on the base strike attack here up to 35, and then everything else is pretty mad. Like base critical, key recovery is okay, and then blast defense is pretty solid. So yeah, that's pretty much it here. And then I actually have two more equipment I want to show you guys from Twitter that is not in the game yet. So we have this equipment over here. I know this is in Japanese, but the first slot right here is 25 to strike defense. This one is 25 to blast defense, and then the slot 3 is 10% base health and then 10% special move damage. So this equipment is not bad as well. It's really similar to that one where it has double defense and ult, special move, and health restoration. But like I said, this is if you want him to be a little bit tanky. I wouldn't say it's super optimal, but it's not a bad equipment to use. If you want your Gogeta Blue to tank, it's not a bad double defense, health, and special move. You can't really go wrong with that. Now another equipment that you're going to drop next week is this movie Awaken equipment called Confident Smile. Double defense, special move damage to 13, and a base strike attack to 35. So this equipment is going to drop next week because Zenkai USTR reset is going to happen next week and all that good stuff. So yeah, so now the question is, what is the lineup that I would use? So one of these 6 equipments that has pure, that's going to be slot 1. So one of these are going to be slot 1s. You can even add this one in here, right? Because if you rock them on that niche setup, like I said, with like the hybrids, movies, or like I said, you rock them with Zamasu, Vegeta Trunks, you know, that's part of a pure equipment here. Now for the other 2 slots, I would actually go with this one. I would say this one is a must-have. Double defense, special move, ult damage, health restoration is amazing. And then I'll say the other equipment that is like his most optimal, I'll probably go with these 2, right? Because this one is, you could say, is better than the Righteous Saiyan, because he's getting up to 35 strike attack and, you know, special move damage, and he's also getting double defense. So this one is, you could say, is a better equipment than Righteous Saiyan. You could go for the ultimate damage. That's probably the only argument if you want to go for Righteous Saiyan over this equipment right here. But then this one is pretty mad. I feel like this is probably one of the worst ones, so I'm gonna exit this one out. And then as for this one isn't bad. If you want him to tank a little bit more, if you want to have a little bit more base health, then I could see replacing probably this equipment or this equipment. But I really feel like I would probably rock with these 2 right here. And this equipment right here isn't bad. I'll probably say these are like constellation equipments in a sense. These two are not bad replacements if you don't like these other ones here. So yeah, and then Righteous Saiyans is cool as well. So I'll probably say one of these pure equips for slot 1, and then slot 2 I'll probably go with this one, and then slot 3 I'm gonna go with this one. But like I said, if you want to replace one of these are some really good substitute equipments here. This one, and then this plat that's dropping soon. I don't know when this plat is dropping, but one of those 2 you could definitely replace and everything. You want him to be tanky, you could definitely take those 2 out and get him an extra 20 health, which is nuts, and everything, which is going to be pretty easy. He'll be mad tanky boy if you replace these 2 and drop these 2 for 20% health. So yeah, that's it with this video. I feel like I got all the best equipments for him. Hopefully this video helped you guys out to build whatever Gogeta Blue you kind of want to build him. Tankier, offensive, all that good stuff. So like, comment, subscribe, and we're good, man. I'm out.